What's happening, everyone? Nicky Hawkins here, West Ham Fan TV, back once again with another video. Now, North versus South, that's the age-old question in football. Obviously, the North have dominated in trophies and success over the years, but there is going to be a game held, I think it's annually, but the first one is going to be held at the Valley. Now, I caught up with former manager Harry Redknapp at the press conference. The North is going to be managed by Robbie Fowler, the Liverpool legend, and the South is going to be managed by Harry Redknapp. They're both going to be picking players, and it's going to be a little bit of fun. But I caught up with Harry Redknapp over at the Valley just to see who he's going to pick, what he thinks of Graham Potter, and how we would pick a seven-a-side West Ham team. Now, enjoy the video. As I said, the link is in the description down below for the tickets. Enjoy. North versus South, you versus
Yeah.
Fowler. Let's just get quickly a bit into that a little bit. Who are you going to pick? I heard you mention Mark Noble's name earlier.
Yeah, Mark would be a good player. I'm hoping Paolo Di Canio's still capable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Paolo last year and he looked in great nick, as you'd expect. So yeah, it'd be nice to get Paolo out here, wouldn't it? Having played, obviously, been a legend at West Ham and also played here at Charlton. Whether he's, I've lost track. How old would he be now, Paolo? 50? He's got to be, isn't he? But he still looked super fit when I saw him. So whether he's up to it, Jack Wilshere would be good. Could Zola still play? Yeah.
Tell you what, I watched Zola in Tony Carr's testimonial, and he could still play. He showed a lot of our
Yeah.
players up there.
Yeah. But how long ago was that now?
Oh, that's 15 years ago.
Oh, don't, no.
Frank was
Oh.
still playing. Frank and John Terry was
Yeah, well, John could still play. I mean, I don't know about, whether Frank would play now. He could play, but I think, I'm not sure he'd want to. But, yeah, it'd be interesting.
just a little bit about the manager changes. Obviously, we see Eddie Howe win a trophy.
Yeah.
English managers back on the forefront.
Great.
Fantastic English manager for us. What do you think about Eddie Howe, another English manager that could do well for West Ham?
Eddie.
No, sorry.
No.
Graham Potter. Sorry, Graham.
Yeah, listen, it's a great opportunity for Graham to, he did well at Brighton, tough gig at Chelsea, and now he's got a real opportunity at West Ham. Great club to go and manage, great support. Yeah, I'm, hoping he can get them back up there into top 6 or 7 and get a European place next year. Not this year, but certainly going forward. He's got a chance to build his own team there, and I'd love to see him do a good job. I want to see all the English managers do well, and certainly want to see West Ham do well.
He's had a bit of a mixed start. Be better when he gets his own players in again.
Yeah, it takes time, doesn't it? The recruitment. He's changed the guy. They've changed the recruitment. I see at West Ham. He's brought his own man in, who he knows and trusts his judgment, and that's always important, because you're only as good as your players at the end of the day. And if you're bringing in bad average players, you've got no chance. So he's relying on his man to guide him in the right direction, bring some good players in, and if they can do that, then onwards and upwards for West Ham. What they need is another 10 Bowens. I mean, what a player he is.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I love him. I mean, the way he works, and what a player, what an attitude he's got. He's just fantastic.
Yeah, well, if we had 10 bones, it would be fantastic. Aaron, just to finish up here, we've got a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
So I was looking through some of the best players that you played with. I mean, that's just my opinion, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been watching West Ham.
Oh, man, he's not played with.
Not played with.
Oh, no. If you're picking a team I played with, Bobby Moore would be captain, wouldn't he?
Of course. But just the players you managed back
Yeah.
in the 90s and early 2000s. So let's pick a seven-a-side team.
7-a-side. Okay.
Okay, so the goalkeepers that you
Yeah.
have underneath you. So there's only 5 I could find. Ludo.
Yeah.
Forrest. Bernard Lamar. Crazy cat he was.
Yeah.
Les Seeley. Or Peter Shilton.
Oh, I'd have to go with Ludo.
Ludo?
Yeah, he was. They were all great. Obviously, Les Seeley was. Les didn't really play. Les came as a goalkeeping coach for me. Les was a fantastic guy. I loved him. And Peter Shilton was one of the greatest goalkeepers in the world. But obviously, Shilton came when he was finished. Yeah, he came as a third. Just to sort of help me out with the goalkeepers. He was great as well. So, but no, Ludo as far as West Ham would go.
Okay, so 2 defenders from
Okay.
these lot, right? So you've got Julian,
Yeah.
Slav,
Yeah.
Marky Reaper,
Yeah.
Andy Potts,
Yeah.
Alvin Martin,
Oh,
Rio.
my God. That is tough, isn't it? That is a tough one. If you're talking about legends at West Ham, or we're talking about the best players, Alvin Martin would be a legend at West Ham. Alvin was fantastic. I mean, Rio was just the best centre half, best central defender in Europe, in my opinion. But he was only a kid when I had him, really. And Julian Dix was an amazing footballer. So if I'm looking for two legends at West Ham, I'd have to go with Dixie and Alvin, really, more so than Rio. No disrespect, Rio was probably the best player, but would have been the best player for sure. But he ended up, having an incredible career at Man United. So I suppose if you're looking at who actually achieved stuff at West Ham at longevity, would be Dixie and Alvin.
Okay. So do you want to go for 3 midfielders or 2 midfielders?
Go on, who we got?
All right, cool. So we've got Joe Cole,
Yeah.
Michael Carrick, Mark Vivian Foe, Trevor Sinclair, or Frank Lampard.
Quite a difficult one, really, isn't it? I mean, again, Frank only had a short career at West Ham. He had an incredible career, didn't he? 100 and odd times playing for England. In terms of West Ham, again, Mark Vivian Foe, what a man. We lost Mark at a very early age. He passed away collapsed on the pitch, playing for the Cameroon against France, and a special person. Who have we got again? You're going to have to...
Joe Cole.
Joe was fantastic player. Again, they was all kids when I had them, so they didn't have long-term... Joe was a great player. I'd have Joe.
Great in 7 aside as well.
Yeah, Joe would be brilliant, yeah. Joe and Frank.
Joe and Frank, yeah. Right, so the forwards we've got. Now, this is quite an extensive... Bear in mind we've had quite a bit of trouble with forwards lately, but this is some lineup, this. Paolo Di Canio.
Yeah.
Paul Kitson.
Paolo Di Canio.
Ian Dowie.
Ian Dowie, great lad. Yeah, what a great lad. Tony Cotty was a legend at West Ham.
Jermaine Defoe.
Fantastic goal scorer, great player. Big John was amazing.
Frederick Canute.
Freddie, what a player. Went on to win European Cups with Seville and God knows. Paolo Di Canio, his first choice. Paolo was a genius. I loved him, So I'd probably go Paolo and, oh my God, I'd probably go with Big John. Big John came and saved my season. We were struggling bottom of the league. And John came and he kept us up. I signed him and Paul Kitson together and they were great. But I'd go with Big John.
Maybe I can leave these names for you, so maybe you can get some of these on the phone for the North.
Yeah, definitely.
Freddie Canute would be.
Freddie, what a player he was, Freddie. My God.
Freddie's going to get you. Do you remember that, John? Freddie?
Yeah, Freddie. Oh my, he was some player, Freddie. Yeah. Remember his first day come trainer. I had him on trial. I had to look at him for a week, and he came in, and they were knocking balls up. You remember he was jumping with Rio, but he was jumping about 8 foot in the air and catching him on his chest. Yeah. Fantastic, amazing. Yeah.
So, Harry, thank you so much.
Pleasure. Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Up the hammers.